Welcome to Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. I'm Bob Parcell.
And I'm Steve Furrow.
We have a great location for our real estate office, very convenient to the clerk's office at 195 South Main, and please visit our company website you see on your screen of mountaintolake.com.
We'd love for you to come by the office and visit with us if you're interested in buying or selling property. Someone is there Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. And if those hours don't work for you, well, you can check out our website, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, we're there. We'd love to visit with you if you're interested in buying or selling property. But still hot, Bob. Still hot. Well, I'm just thinking here, it is still August. We're trying to figure things out from that standpoint as far as managing the weather, but it will get cooler soon. Fall is on the way. Well, Bob, we work with buyers and sellers in numerous properties, whether it be a lake home, whether it be a 100-acre farm, whether it be a commercial property, whether it be a business or I think about businesses, I think about a bank or a restaurant, etc. We work with clients on that front as well, and that's a little different in the standpoint of buying or selling a residence versus buying or selling a business or a commercial property. What would you say, Bob, is a couple of things that you'd share with our viewers that maybe, well, a couple of words of wisdom you could share with them about if they're interested in buying or selling commercial property?
Okay. Well, it's a little different, and we do have an extremely diverse county in terms of real estate, as you mentioned, from the lake to mountain land, farms, homes of all price ranges or in all price ranges. We frequently list and sell commercial properties. I think our company does a real good job with LoopNet and CoStar, which are kind of like a Realtor.com. What Realtor.com is for residential properties, LoopNet and CoStar are for commercial. So we pay fairly significant fees to highlight properties there and keep those current. So for a seller or an owner, we think we're well versed and try to advertise that. We were fortunate, I think, last year to both list and sell the former Fidelity Bank building behind the Sheets in Rocky Mount, and previously we listed and sold the North American Housing with the former modular home business there in Boone's Mill. So we certainly think we can participate there. And on the buyer's side, of course, most commercial buyers would know this. I think the biggest implication, we currently have a contract on the former Family Physicians on Maple Avenue in Rocky Mount. And probably the biggest implication is that, to oversimplify, with a commercial contract, the buyer has a due diligence or feasibility study where they basically can walk away at their sole discretion. So sometimes you work with a buyer and they are really focusing on this building, the likelihood of them pursuing it are very high. And then sometimes with a commercial contract, potentially, let's pretend, Steve, you work for, let's pretend, Advanced Auto Parts. Right. And you're going to go out and find maybe 5 potential properties that might work. You obtain a contract on all 5 with a feasibility study of, say, 90 days for those 5, and then you go back to the board of directors and say, well, I got these 5 potential properties. You're not going to buy all 5, maybe you're going to buy 1 or 2. So the point is just for a seller to understand that, while most residential purchase agreements work, and usually you can work out any feasibility study such as a home inspection or a termite inspection, a lot of times with commercial contracts, they don't always go through because it's almost as if a lot of the analysis and look and inspections and things that may or may not make it work take place after the contract,
right,
such as zoning, getting a special use permit. But so that's probably the biggest implication. Sometimes people sell a commercial property and they don't have a lot of commercial properties. So maybe they're not aware that when you obtain a contract, the buyer has the right to walk away for any reason. So that's probably the biggest implication. And again, I think we're competent enough or can get more competence, in helping buyers and sellers with commercial properties.
Well, it certainly is a different process. I mean, my experience in the commercial properties that I've been involved with, it's a different process than the purchase of a home. And so having the opportunity to talk, whether you're buying or selling, just kind of talk through that process and understand, you know, what the motives are, the objectives are. Being able to communicate that, I think, is important to make sure that, well, at the end of the day, we want to get the property sold or help you get the property purchased if that's what you're interested in. But helping everybody kind of understand the process and kind of where it's going, I think, is important, and we certainly can do that here at Mountain to Lake Realty.
Yeah, it gets more complicated if you're buying a building that's zoned commercial, that's vacant, such as the former Fidelity Bank building. That's one thing. But occasionally, you're selling a business. In addition to the real estate, you're selling the business itself, the books, if you will, and then you really look at somewhat like maybe buying a rental property. You're looking at the income versus expenses to see that obviously adds a lot of value. The real estate you can price, and then how much income you think you can generate or net comes into play as well.
Yeah.
So it gets a little more complicated, but we can work through that.
We have the experience and the expertise to help you work through that. So if you're interested in buying or selling commercial property, we'd love to visit with you. But we're going to switch gears now. We're going to show some property to you guys. First property here is Webb Mountain Road. This is in Boone's Mill. Very unique property here. Lots of things to talk about. We'll start out this brick home, 14.67 acres here. A really nice brick home with 3 bedrooms. You're going to see a little over 3,600 square feet. We'll talk more about the outbuildings here, but let's step inside and take a look here at this wonderful brick home. Nice, really nice hardwood floors throughout this home. A lot of brick accents throughout this home. You see that nice brick fireplace here as you step inside. There's a nice dining area. This kitchen, I get all excited when we talk about this property because this kitchen is something that my wife just would drool over. This property was used as a bed and breakfast, so it's got some really unique features from that standpoint, but tons of workspace, tons of storage, great cooktop. I mean, you can just take off and roll here. If you're a big foodie, this is the spot. This is the spot for you here on Webb Mountain Road. Here you step inside. This is the master bedroom. Lots of space here. This is the master bath. Again, plenty of space. You do see that custom tile shower, but you do have a great area there as far as your prep area to get your face on in the morning, Bob. You'd be excited.
Takes a while.
And then here we go to this is bedroom number 2. This in the home here. It's bath number 2. Bedroom number 3. A nice area upstairs for you to kind of lounge, hang out, and an additional storage up on the 3rd level. We step downstairs. This is in the lower level. Again, you see those brick accents I mentioned there, but a nice family room, an additional kitchen downstairs in the lower level. I have an office down there, as well as a bath, and a 2-door garage, an attached 2-door garage here on this home. Get a chance to see some of those outbuildings. We're going to step out in the backyard. A nice fenced-in backyard, place for Fido to run around, stretch his legs out. You don't have to worry about him being out there. But wonderful brick patio. If you're a brick enthusiast, hardwood enthusiast, this is a great spot for you here. We'll so get a chance to see the buildings here. We've got a studio apartment there on your left. On the right side, you've got a 1-car garage with a nice storage area on top. But here's that garage I mentioned, a nice storage area. And here's the studio apartment. The current owner there, she's a big quilter, loves that. But this would be a great spot to do something like that. Quilting, crafting, whatever might be of your interest. But this could certainly serve as an apartment, a studio apartment as well. It does have its own bath. Of course, this is a shot of the upstairs. Certainly could make that into a bedroom with no issue at all. This is another really unique feature. This is outbuilding number 3. We're going to call it the garage number 3, if you will, because you do have the 2-door attached garage in the main home, the single car garage that we just showed you a few slides ago, and now here is a 2-door garage, and it has an apartment up above it as well. But man, you step inside, this is, I've been drooling over this garage, Bob. It is some kind of garage. I could really enjoy that if it was mine. But a great spot there to do work on your toys or storage. Nice, plenty of room for that boat, Bob. And then you step upstairs. Here's a great spot there as well. A little kitchen area, bathroom, as well as a nice area for your bedroom there. And a couple of decks overlooking the area. Really nice pond here on the property. It's 14.67 acres, so you've got room to stretch out, do do a little hunting if you're interested, but some fishing, maybe get the kayak or the canoe out, Bob. Here's on Webb Mountain Road with a Boone's Mill address.
Next we'll travel to Hardy for this nice home built in 2001 in the Chestnut Creek subdivision off 122 and Moorwood Road. It's actually located on the 14th fairway of the golf course. It's a nice paved drive and attached garage. And you step inside the entry level, which features 1,864 square feet. There's also 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths on this level. Hopefully you can notice the wood random 5-inch plank flooring. There's a cathedral ceiling, as shows you the open floor plan, the gas log fireplace. Again, 1,894 square feet, good sized kitchen. Master bedrooms on the entry level as well as the laundry, so you can enjoy one level living. Nice walk-in closet and jetted tub and separate shower and double bowl vanity for that master suite. French doors lead to a 12 by 20 deck. There's a split bedroom design, meaning the other 2 entry-level bedrooms opposite in the home of the master bedroom. The lower level features another 1,400 square feet, the 4th bedroom and 3rd full bath. Nice large family room with built-in bookshelves, floor to ceiling. Additionally, there's about 466 square feet in the lower level for storage. It's unfinished. Good view of the deck on the back of the home. Again, it is adjacent to the 14th fairway of the golf course, Chestnut Creek. Of course, very convenient to Smith Mountain Lake and all the amenities of Westlake.
So from Hardy there at Westlake, we're going to head south, if you will, down Virgil Goode Highway. This is a property that's Rocky Mount address, but it would be south of Rocky Mount, approximately about 13 miles. Very unique property, truly one of a kind. 38 acres here. The home is going to feature 2 bedrooms and 2 full baths. You do have a detached 2-door garage with an apartment door, so it gets you an additional 3rd bedroom and bath there. The home itself here that you see, a little over 4,000 square feet, and it is built to stay. It's a custom home, and it is one you step inside, you'll get a chance to see here. This nice living room, got wonderful hardwood floors throughout. You see the nice stone fireplace there in front. Little dining area here off the kitchen, and then of course the open kitchen area here. Home flows very, very well as far as your ability to get in and out and around. You got to appreciate all this storage space here with this kitchen. We have the den area, and then we step into the master bedroom, very large master bedroom with its own fireplace. One day, Bob, that's on the bucket list of myself. I'd like to have a home with a master bedroom that had its own fireplace. You can have it here at Virgil Goode Highway. Really nice master bedroom, or excuse me, master bath. Another shot here of the master bath, or master bedroom. Bedroom number 2. You get a shot of the forward room. Really got to like this sunroom here. It's an addition off the back side of the home. But man, it's a wonderful space to entertain friends. Just be a great spot to hang out. You step downstairs, partially finished lower level. You see a craft room here, a little work area. Nice shot of the back side of the home. You're into herb gardens, maybe growing some lavender. It's a great spot to do that here, Bob. Right off the back, plenty of area for gardening. Shot of the detached 2-door garage there to your left. You'll see upstairs. We'll show you the apartment upstairs. But again, really nice hardwood floors throughout this apartment upstairs. Nice wood paneling. You just a lot of nice features here with this apartment. Up over the garage. And then this is the part that I think's really unique about this property, the 38 acres. You get an overall aerial view that you see here. You've got a pond, paved drive in off the highway, but then from the house you've also got a paved drive down to the pond, around to the cabin, and to the pavilion and picnic area. Very, very unique. There's a bass or 2, Bob, in that pond. Great spot here to hang out and enjoy the summer. This cabin is in really great shape. I think it's as in good a shape today as it was the day it was built. Unique spot here. You've got this picnic pavilion area. On one end, you've got an open air deck dining area, if you will. You've got a kitchen in the middle and then bathrooms on this end. But it's just a great space for you to entertain friends, have a little, as Yogi Bear would say, a little picnic area. Well, yeah. There's the nice pavilion that you see here. It does have its own fireplace, roasting a s'more or a hot dog. Great spot to do that. Yeah, again, you could invite 100 of your friends over here, Bob, and never miss a beat. It's a great spot here on Virgil Goode Highway in Rocky Mount.
We'll travel from that extremely nice property on the southern end of our county on Virgil Goode to this one on a little bit north of Rocky Mount. I would say halfway between Rocky Mount and Boone's Mill is where you'll find this one-owner custom-built brick home with over 2,200 square feet on the first level. You see the nice secluded setting, 2.71 acres. Great location, again, convenient to Rocky Mount, Roanoke, and Boone's Mill. You have a formal foyer, an open living room, dining room, nice open kitchen, also a dining area and family room with built-in bookshelves. It's a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home with 2 master suites with walk-in closets. Again, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. And when you think about 2,200 plus square feet on one floor, that's a large brick ranch. Sits well off the road, good private setting. Patio on the rear, 12 by 24. There's also a 7 by 32 covered front porch. Be happy to show you this property, conveniently located a little bit north of Rocky Mount on Virgil Goode Highway. Did you take that picture, Steve?
I did.
You did a good job.
Go Gadget Arms.
Were you nervous? There's that nice covered front porch.
Well, we're going to step there from right outside of the town of Rocky Mount, and we're going to head to Beverly Hills Circle. This is, if you're not familiar with where Beverly Hills Circle is, it'll be west of Rocky Mount. You would head 40 west towards Ferrum. You'd turn left on Beverly Hills Circle, and the home is on your right. But great location, a wonderful lot here on a half acre. You're not far from Rocky Mount at all, but you're outside of town limits. You got, nice kitchen renovation that's taking place here. There's some updates include a central AC and a gas furnace, replacement windows, I mean, we talk a lot about these nice features on this 3-bedroom, 1 full bath, 1 half bath, a little over 2,500 total square feet. You do see the nice carport there as you come in. You do have the brick masonry fireplace here in the living room. A shot of the kitchen there. I talked about that kitchen and some of the updates there, but roughly the kitchen has been updated roughly about 8 years ago. Plenty of storage space here with those cabinets. Here we step into the bedroom. Half bath. And with that bedroom, this is bedroom number 2. We step downstairs to the lower level. See that brick fireplace. Of course, the laundry is downstairs. This is a shot of the back. I talked about the yard. I mean, it's a half an acre, but it lays extremely well. It does have a detached garage and storage area that you see here on that half acre lot, but very, very nice lot as far as the way that it lays. It would be nice and level. You don't have to worry about twisting your ankle on any sort of hillside. But this is Beverly Hills Circle in Rocky Mount.
Next, we'll travel to this home in the northern section of Roanoke County. We work with buyers and sellers frequently in Roanoke as well as Franklin. Looking at the front of this 1970 year-built brick and vinyl home. Total square footage is 1,722. There's also over 500 feet of unfinished square footage. So 4-bedroom, 1 full bath, 1 half bath home. And you see these nice wood floors are under all the carpet in the upper level. Great location for this home. Roof is roughly a year old. Water heaters been replaced in the last year and a half. Again, 4 bedrooms, 1 full bath, 1 half bath home. Has a very large lower level family room and good sized laundry room. Has a gas furnace, central cooling. Of course, you're on public water and sewer in this location. Here's the unfinished area. Bunker Lane. Again, that's off Route 11 to Clubhouse Drive, to right on Bunker Lane. Good view of the back deck. So from Bunker Lane, we're going to head to Taylor's Road and talk a little bit about some large acreage property here for a minute or two. This is 96 acres. When you look at this property, one of the toughest decisions you'll have to make is where to put the home, but certainly a great spot. Great location here. You're located, if you're coming from Roanoke through Boone's Mill, you turn left on Taylor's Road, and this property is a half a mile off of 220. So, you know, if you're commuting back and forth to Roanoke, or maybe you live in Roanoke and you're interested in getting out with a little bit of, let's say, some area to stretch your legs, well, this would be a great spot to do that. 96.6 acres, or almost 97 acres, excuse me. Has a couple of nice streams on the property. There is a fair amount of timber on the property, so approximately about 30 acres of this 30 to 35 acres of this land is cleared and open, currently being used in hay production, and the remaining of the property is in timber, and the timber on it is in pretty good shape. So if you're interested in a property like this, be a great spot for you, you know. And Bob, you know, if you're interested in making a development, maybe here's a great spot for you too, on Taylor's Road in Boone's Mill. You're hard to find 100 acres in the Boone's Mill area,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Give us a call. We'd love to show you property here on Taylor's Mill.
Next, we'll travel down to the Moneta area, this property on Smith Mountain Lake. We just mentioned it's difficult to find 100 acres near Boone's Mills, difficult to find 100 acres near Smith Mountain Lake. So this is a very unique property. It's a total of 19 parcels all sold together. So it's set up, you would not need to subdivide this property to sell other parcels. Those 18 parcels are roughly 5 to 6 acres each, and the lakefront parcels 4.68 acres. Additionally, there's a gravel drive to access the lakefront and all the parcels. And again, you have lake frontage as well as a dock. There's also some timber value on the property. So again, very unique to have this much acreage, convenient to the lake. I love the lake. If there's anything negative about the lake, it might be that sometimes you don't have a lot of privacy. The land is extremely valuable there, so it's hard to have a lot of privacy. Right. But this is an opportunity to kind of have the best of both worlds. And this is located off the Scruggs Road and Lakewood Forest Road. We'll be happy to give you more details on this property. Show the road leading in. That's certainly adds value there to clear that and have the road leading in. Hopefully this picture shows you that there's some hardwoods in place.
So from the lake, we're going to head back towards Boone's Mill. This is Dillon's Mill Road with a Boone's Mill address. It's 15.83 acres. Really unique property here. It butts up against, you got about 270 feet of frontage on Emma's Pond. And if you've never seen Emma's Pond, well, it's something you'd appreciate it. And then of course you do have the nice views there of Cahays and the Blue Ridge Mountains surrounding it. It's a great spot if you're wanting to have a few horses. Be a good spot there as well. The pond is stocked. Great. I mean, it's a large pond, so it'll be a great spot for kayaking, canoeing. You want to get a line wet with fishing, do a little fishing. It's be a great spot to do that as well. But this is Dillon's Mill Road in Boone's Mill. And we'll share with you a few properties here in Martinsville. This is Dusty Lane. If you're not familiar, we'd head 220 south, left on Sontag, then right on Cooper's Mountain, right on Camelback Lane, then a right on Dusty Lane. But there's several tracks here of property we'd love to share with you if you're interested in maybe a place that's private, secluded, has some woods. Certainly be a great spot here for you to do that. So we've got a track here is 5.14, another track of 5.37. Again, all these tracks we can lay things out, share with you kind of their location to one another. I'd be glad to kind of walk you through that whole process. But this is track number 3, the 8.3 acres. And you do have this track here is 5.18 acres. It does have a pond adjacent here to Dusty Lane. And an additional track here, it's 5.1 acres. So we're going to leave that here with you today and kind of wrap things up there on Dusty Lane, Bob. And hopefully, from the standpoint of if you're interested in buying or selling property, we'd love for you to stop and visit with us. I don't want anyone to be excited. Betty is fine, everything is well, and she gives the old Princess wave. I don't have the dimples, but anyway, she wishes everyone well. Thank you, Cable 12. Thank you, Bob. We'll catch you next time on the Mountain to Lake Showcase.